I'm blocking Maddie. There's Maddie. It's backwards. We're backwards in there.
Oh, yeah, we are. Did it pop up yet? I don't see any popping up.
Not on my phone yet. There's 4 waiting, it says. 2 likes.
I need a...
Oh, I see myself. We're turn this down where it gets all weird.
There we are. Hello, hello. Got a couple people out there. On this cold Wednesday evening.
So what screen is your setup screen?
This is setup.
And what's your published screen? That one up there? That's what everybody else sees?
It's the same. Are we there better than we were? This one's over on, this one's on the house, so it's gonna not. Oh, shoot, what happened? Where'd we go? Doodah. Click. Oh, there we are, we're back. Ugh, oof. I clicked on the screen and the whole thing went bye-bye. That was scary. All right. Oh, there's your mom. Hey, you guys. Hey, hey. And
So-
Billy Sutton. Hello.
So we switched our internet, so hopefully we'll buffer less now. See if that helps.
Yeah, we got a hotspot off the telephones, and I used up all my Wi-Fi uploading videos.
Too many videos.
Yeah,
Too many videos this month.
because I did
25.
30.
25 just on your other channel.
Yeah, I uploaded about 30 videos this month, so. Yep. In and out, better though. That should be a little bit better now. Unless you've used all your Wi-Fi.
No, it's just bouncing around.
We have plenty of Wi-Fi. We're unlimited, but it just gets really slow after we use it up.
Use up so much of it.
So, how's it all going, everybody?
So we have us together this week, unlike last week. But next week we'll be apart again.
Yes, you will be in
Seattle
this time,
I will actually be in Kirkland area.
and I will still be here
What are you doing?
unless I decide to go with.
Last minute. Let's go. What are you doing, girl? You
We
want to try
could.
your toy?
Looks great from Ohio. Well, everybody just go over there to Ohio. Maybe.
There's nothing in Ohio though. Isn't that just all flat?
No, he's there.
Oh.
Gotta be something there.
I would miss my mountains. I'm sorry. So we should go up and visit John, see how much snow he's got up
Yeah,
on top of the mountain.
if it's plowed up there, do we need to take the truck? Hello from Ken
What'd you
in West Virginia. He's on my list.
She sleeps all day long.
He's the one that
and
has.
wants to play on at home.
Ken had been. He spent time in Palmer, and he rides a motorcycle. And he wants to come up and ride motorcycles with us.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I got parts coming next month, and I'll be fixing my bike, hopefully by February, and we'll try to squeeze out there in March.
Oh, where?
Riding.
Riding in March?
Yeah.
Where?
On the road.
No. Can't
Yep.
ride in March.
Why not?
Picture is much better now. Good. I think we got that sorted. How's the weather today?
11 degrees.
Yeah, it's 11 right now. It's come up a lot. It was below 0 this morning. And it's warmed up a bit.
So it was below 0 this morning, so you left the window open to heat the outside some more?
Huh? Did I leave the window open?
No.
I did last night, huh? It was cracked. I felt the heat, the cold coming in this morning. Do you actually have a job, or are you a professional student and teacher? You teach at work.
Well, I actually have a job. Come on, John. But
You
you
have a
never stop learning.
Yeah.
I'll stop learning when I'm dead. So
But you're always at school.
yeah. So I'm working on what's called a Ford Senior Master, and I actually at this point I have 4 classes left. After I go to Seattle for this next week, I'll have 3 classes left, and then so I'll leave 3 more times hopefully this year. Then I'll get my Ford Senior Master, and I also train at Kendall. I'm a mentor, and so I mentor one person now, and they're actually I haven't even told you this yet. They're talking about putting 2 more people under me and giving me this whole section, and all I do is train 3 guys.
I thought you told me that yesterday.
Did I?
See, I can put this down here. Bam. Does it show up here? Look at that. I think it does.
Doesn't show up yet here.
Oh, I have to publish it?
Yeah, you gotta publish it.
But I don't know how.
Oh, it's there now.
Oh, it just takes
Right
a
there.
minute?
Yeah.
All right.
Like your outhouse short. Yeah, that was fun. That was actually wasn't even staged or anything. She was
No,
just getting
that
ready
was-
for the outhouse. I grabbed my phone. I was like, "What are you doing?"
That was last night, right?
That was last
Headed out.
night. I actually filmed her coming back in too, but that didn't make
Yeah,
it.
it was really, really cold last night. And then what do you do with this? Grab it and put it back?
Or just throw it off somewhere.
Um,
So yeah, our we don't really stage any of our stuff. We just film whatever is happening if we remember to film.
yeah,
Your dog wants to play. Do you not play with
I
her
just
during the
basically
day?
video whatever and let him video whatever all week long, and then I just dump my phone from the last stuff I used last week. I just dump it all on, and it either stays in the video or it goes out. But it's all whatever we do. Looking forward to your bike special on the 31st that you mentioned. Oh yes,
Oh.
our CMA
Yep. I got a sneak peek of it already.
yearly. I put one out at the end of each year.
So
Next year should be a little bit better. I'm thinking.
I think next year will be a lot better because we really didn't get a lot of video of motorcycles
It
this
rained all summer, and I did not go on a lot of the rides. It was just,
I don't mind riding in the rain.
it's just. Well, if I'm driving, that's one thing, but if I'm just sitting in the back getting wet, it's different. So
So yeah, this next year we're going to be a lot more intentional about photos and videos.
we had to watch it twice. Hope everything came out okay.
Well, she's here.
Yeah, it did. And if it's after dark and I'm actually going all the way out to the outhouse, yeah, it's a process. Because if it's nothing serious, I just go outside.
You don't play with this dog all day. She wants to play now. At least she
Hello
doesn't.
from
At least she doesn't have a squeaker toy.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That's where they tax you to death. You want this?
Did y'all have a blessed Christmas?
Very,
Is your mom asking?
very blessed. We got to serve at the Friendship Christmas dinner at the Menard Center, which is a great blessing to just volunteer and help serve food to thousands of people. So yes, very blessed.
Grandma says hi, Maddie.
Hey, Manny.
I don't know if you want to be grandma to the dog, but she's our kid.
I just got home and she wants to play.
Yeah. How big is your cabin?
375 square foot, or the bottom floor is 12 by 16, top floor is 12 by 20. So the actual inside the wall living area is 375 square foot. Does that answer your question?
I think that's pretty much all of it.
All right.
Have you ever seen a Bigfoot? Seriously.
Gotta take my shoe off and show it to Angie.
Not a real one. No, I haven't.
There's Bigfoots everywhere.
I look everywhere, though. I do. When
There's
we're out-
one down at the fire station with all the light show down there.
There is.
So
Yeah. Actually, they have. I don't know where the one is right now. They move one around.
yeah.
It used to be out on the flats for a while. They move it around everywhere. It's just Bigfoot. Big butt plywood sign, and they just move it around
Yeah. That's
so you
funny.
can spot Bigfoot. I don't know. Things to do on your commute.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. If you hit it twice, then it turns it off.
Oh, it does too, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone from Alaska cut the cord. You know those people?
I know those people. We crashed their party a couple days ago. They didn't expect us, but we came prepared. We brought them a whole plate of cookies.
Yeah, we certainly did not need any more cookies. We still have a lot of
We
cookies.
still have a lot of cookies.
Gotta get rid of the cookies. Who else wants cookies?
We have a party. We have a party on Sunday. We get a bunch of cookies. We'll probably get more actually. So.
You would not recognize my property now. We'll put out a video tomorrow. Show my snowy property. I bet there's just a little cabin poking out of the top of the snowbank by now.
Just get on your snowshoes, walk on the roof.
Yeah. David's Bigfoot.
Standing next to you.
Yeah.
Everybody's big.
Next to my feet.
Her hobbit toes. She has these little toes. They're like little toes, and they just barely wiggle. Little hobbit toes.
Some of them don't. One of them doesn't. It's broken.
It wiggles on its own.
It doesn't do anything. Everybody saying hello to everyone. The cookies were and still are delicious. They're still eating cookies. We're keeping them next door, but
somebody drugged some over today. I'm like, there's a box here that was supposed to be next door.
about once a day I go over and grab a little stash and bring them over here. So they're almost gone.
We're saving them for the next party, but yet
There's
they're almost
plenty.
gone.
There's plenty for what, Sunday? We have
Sunday.
a party, so
We have a party. I have to go to the airport Sunday morning, pick up somebody at 12:30 a.m. early in the morning. Then we have to party Sunday for New Year's.
we have to have a party.
This is an old person party, no alcohol involved. And this is the rowdy party when you get a bunch of Christian bikers together.
Yeah, no alcohol.
And then I sleep for a couple hours, and then I have to go to Anchorage myself because I fly out the next day.
It was a great surprise to see you on the live at Adam and Phyllis's house. Yeah, I bet it was a surprise for them too. Yeah.
Well, Adam did say we can stop by anytime, so.
Do you have a garden? Here, let me move this over here. I guess I have to move it. Okay. Do you have a garden in the summer? And why don't you live in that big house next to you? Sorry, new to channel.
I'll let you take the garden.
I don't have much of a garden. Last year, I took over the garden that was left from the previous tenants that they had made garden boxes and whatnot. And I just put flowers in them. We might plant some more vegetables this year. Why do we not have a garden? Because
you kill everything.
Yeah, I'm not a good gardener for one, and
for two, we have future travel plans that we're not going to be here all the time.
Yeah, we're not here very often. If we would have last year, nothing really grew. There was too much rain and not enough sunshine. The year before that, I think there was too much sun and not enough rain, and it's just really hard. And we don't eat that much, honestly.
Just cookies. And we can't grow cookies in the garden.
We don't eat that much. Anyway, so.
Well, then why don't we live in the big house?
Why don't we live in the big house next door?
We used to live in the big house next door. And it's too big. It doesn't fit us anymore. So when I met this lady, for the new people here, when I met this lady, we got married and we moved all our garbage into this big house. And then we turned minimalist. Then we got rid of all of our garbage. Now, and all the kids are out of the house. Now we have this giant house with 2 people. And 2 people and 2 dogs at the time. So we're like, and it was empty because we got rid of everything. So we decided to build this cabin over here. So here we live in this cabin, and I love living over here. This is awesome. So, but then we had family was living in the house for a while, and they just moved out last year because they bought their own house. Now we just rent rooms out to people, low income housing.
Yep.
We rent rooms out to people that need a cheap place to live, to get back on their feet again, to get back out in the world.
Yep. So
that's the short story.
that's why there's a big house in the front yard and we don't live in it.
And that's the short story. And if you have any more questions about it, feel free to ask. I mean, no problem.
That was a great live. Almost all my favorite YouTuber friends were there. Awesome. That was pretty cool. It was fun to see everybody in one place. It was almost like we were all together. One big happy family.
The only problem is we couldn't share the plate of cookies.
You gotta bring your own cookies or your popcorn or whatever you'd like.
Yeah,
Everybody has to bring their own. I know someone in Willow that has a casting from a Bigfoot print. Wow. That would be really cool. I think I would like to see Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not sure. Because I didn't think I'd ever want to see,
I don't know,
like face to face with a bear, but I've done it, and
I feel like if I've ever seen Bigfoot, I would be disappointed, and the lure wouldn't be there anymore.
He doesn't want to be seen, you know. He doesn't like people.
That's why he hides all the time.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Let's see, Nephilium, that's what I believe they are. And that is a great possibility, honestly.
What's a Nephilium?
It's the, basically the giants of the Bible.
Oh.
And they, depending on what you believe, whatnot, they were, we had that discussion in Bama one time.
Yeah.
They came down and
the name threw me off.
Made children.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're weird.
Aurora to make a doggy snow angel. Oh, I didn't see that one. Did I see that one? When she was trying to get Aurora to make a snow angel. I don't think I saw that one. I'll have to go back and look for it.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, the special winter video. I didn't see it. I remember it popping up. Wood. Yeah, y'all ever go up to Byers Lake? I like kayaking and hiking there. Where's Byers? That's where we did our hike.
Where's Byers?
Where's Byers? Kasugi Ridge.
Yes.
Well, we go up there not to kayak or we go hiking. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave our car at Byers Lake parking lot and we'll hitchhike up to Little Coal Creek and then we'll hike back.
And that's like 30 miles?
Yeah, 30 miles. We usually do it in 2 days. And we've also done the other way where depends on how late we start. Well, we drove to Little Coal Creek, hiked to Byers Lake, and then hitchhiked back to our car. Either way, we're hitchhiking one way.
Yeah, and the one time we came out at
Ermine
Hill in the middle
because we had a friend with us and his feet were hurting. He was complaining. I'm like, well, there's a cutout here.
Yeah,
we can leave early.
A shortcut to head out. It was a pretty long shortcut.
Yeah, it was cuts a whole day off though.
Let's see.
But yeah, we've never played to the water up there.
I have not been there yet, but I heard it's beautiful. It is. It's pretty up there. It's very, very mosquito-y around the lake.
Yeah.
Remember that? It was just like
and cloudy.
Crazy.
Every time we do that hike, we're doing it to see Denali. I want to see this gorgeous view of Denali from the top of the mountain there. And every time we go, it's raining and it's cloudy and it's windy. Oh my gosh, it's windy on the ridge.
Oh yeah, that last time was like incredible. You could stand and just
lean
into it.
You're like leaning into it with your pack, and the wind was holding you up. And it's actually kind of nice walking that way.
Felt like I was
the weight off your pack.
Climbing Mount Denali in the videos. You know, you're just struggling so hard up against the wind. It was like
you just didn't have the snow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Helping out others, Jesus' commandment, that we love one another. Yep. That's what we do. That's what we try to do. As often as we can, we look for things to do. Fallen angels followed Lucifer, took human wives, yeah. And their offspring were Nephilim, the giants, and yeah. Maddie isn't weird, it's you.
I
Did
know.
you say she was weird?
You're a weirdo. What are you doing, weirdo?
We know better than that.
She's got her head propped up on my chair leg like a pillow.
She can say that. This is her kid. And he is quite weird.
I don't think I'm weird.
I know you don't.
I think I'm normal. Everybody else is weird.
Let's see.
Weird.
When Lucifer was thrown down from heaven, now called Satan. Yeah. Yeah. It's you, David. It's you.
Twice.
How long is... There's a question for you.
The riding season. It depends on how...
Crazy you are.
Depends on how eager you are to ride in the cold weather. Typically about end of April, beginning of May is when we start really being able to ride, and we go through about September, depending on how quick fall starts. For us eager people, in March we get a good early breakup. The roads are nice and dry or even wet, but they're thawed out, and it's just getting the bike from the garage to the road, which I've actually put on my micro spikes on my shoes and like walk the bike all the way out to the road.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have, scraped the driveway down to concrete or got out the blowtorch and melted down a path so they could get their motorcycles out onto the road. And then, except when we go to, where is it we go? You go, I don't go. We went to
bike blessing?
Soldotna or Homer, and you guys went through the snowstorm.
Oh, that was
blizzard.
That was down in Soldotna for the Nikiski bike blessing. But that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's because it's not.
We had 5 motorcycles going. It was the first weekend in May. We went down on a Saturday, and Turnagain Pass, it was actually a blizzard. It wasn't sticking to the ground yet, but it was a blizzard as we were riding, and we were pulling over every 20 minutes, warming our hands and our gloves. But you could barely see the tail light in front of you, and it was so cold. But then we got there, we stayed the night. Then a couple of representatives came in their cars on Sunday morning, and they're like, "You guys know there's 6 inches of snow on the pass, right?" But it was beginning of May. They plow it, it melts off, and it was a beautiful ride back. We were good.
So how long is your riding season? From May to
September.
May to September.
Ish.
And then you got a tease last week when you went to Phoenix, and they were all still out riding.
I know. There's bikes everywhere. I'm like, man, I should have rented a bike. Well, there's even a student riding his bike to class.
Family are all full of weirdos.
Absolutely. If you don't think there's any weirdos in your family, then you're the weird one.
You're probably the one. So does anybody have any awesome, fantastic plans for 2024? Anything just outrageously crazy? We have lots of plans, but I don't know if anything's super crazy.
No.
The next year, maybe, but not next. Not.
Craziest thing I ever did was hang out with you too long, but
it ain't over yet.
Look where it's got me.
It makes sense. You have a short riding season, so you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to put away the bike, but then you got to pull out the snow machine. It's not a short riding season. It just changes the riding style for a little bit. But that's sad too, because I still haven't pulled out my snow machine. It's still in the shed. It's buried. I should video that.
Pulling it out?
First, we got to uncover everything, because everything from the summer, I put it in the shed so it stays out of the sun, because sun just tears up machines. And so it's just covered with all kinds of stuff from the summer. So I got to uncover everything. Then we got to get it all fired up. First time firing it up, it doesn't want to start. But once you get everything primed and you get it all running, all winter long, it'll be 3 pulls when it's dead cold and 1 pull when it's warm. And it's very reliable. I just got to get it out. We have to have a weekend we're not doing something.
Yeah. Oh, you're here.
But
here.
I'm here.
Question.
You have too many screens. I hope to be heading your way in the spring. Nice. Come have a coffee and lunch with us.
That would be awesome.
Did you give up on me?
You're coming here to stay or to visit? There we go. Somebody with big plans.
Somebody's got big plans here.
Retiring in 2024.
That's awesome.
Are you retiring in 2024?
No. I'm never going to retire. I'm just going to change the way I work. Now, retiring meaning you're stopping your job, but then what's next? You can't be just sitting on the couch. What's next? What's your next adventure after retirement? So I know when we get out of debt, I'm going to be considering myself retired. But I'll still work. But I'll work on my own schedule to where if I want to take 3 or 5 or 6 months off, then I just go do it. I'll come back and I'll go back to work. Because when I'm here, I'll work. Just because if I'm not working, I'm going to drive myself nuts. And you'll probably hate me and kill me and kick me out. But
We'll go away in the winter. We'll go away in the summer.
Go away in the summer.
Go away in the summer, come back for winter. That seems wrong.
Not only am I John, but I'm the weirdo as well. Absolutely.
Is there any other reason why we're here other than that we're all a bit strange? He's got plans for next year around the house. Moving some plants, taking down some trees, and hoping to knock down some walls inside the house. Honey-do doo-doo lists. Oh yeah, we've got doo-doo lists too. I got a doo-doo list, but it's just ongoing. We have this list of things that we want to do every year, and it just gets...
It gets bigger. It gets smaller, but it gets bigger.
Cross off some things and just add it on to the next year.
And talking about trees, I want to take some trees down this year after that. After those trees got all heavy and were falling on the cabin, I'm like...
Yeah, we got to clean up a lot of the ones that are here already for knockdown. And then...
So, that's a big doo-doo list.
Well, we can fill up the woodshed too at the same time and not have to go too far.
You finally give up?
Although everything that's on the property is dead. But it'll burn.
You're having fun with this, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's got her new little program here.
Says, I'm definitely the weird one in my family. Well, if you know you're the weird one...
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm one of... I don't know, I think between me and my brother. We've always been... Yeah.
I think your whole family's
my older brother?
I think your whole family's kind of on the same
Well,
level.
that's true. We do have video of my sister and her daughter rolling around on the floor wrestling at Christmas the other day. So
that was hilarious. That's not the sister I'd expect that from. That was...
Yeah. Usually it's the boys, but, every once in a while. This chat is full of weirdos.
Right.
It seems to be that way, huh?
At least we're all on the same page.
What if I put a star next to one of these? What happens?
I don't know. Do it. Does it mean something?
I don't know. If I put a star.
I don't know. It lit up the star. Sorry, she's still playing with her new program
Just
here.
wondering, there's these little
We'll see the
stars that show up. Maybe it
it
goes to
stays
my
there.
favorites.
Oh,
See?
looky there. Just learned something new.
Yeah. I just put a star and it went to the favorites. So if you're only on favorites, I guess you'll see the ones that I think are my favorites.
Interesting.
That sounds exciting. Good luck. Hope you find a great place, Ashley. Yeah. Visit and look at property. That's what he's doing up here.
And what areas? You have areas you're looking for property at? Any particular areas, or you just kind of just wanting to see what's up here?
Maybe he already has some picked out. I mean,
Yeah.
looked out.
Oh yeah.
Can't speak right.
Maybe you already have properties picked out, and you just want to get feet on the ground and see what they look like. Guys awake. Familiar with the Great Awakening in MAGA. What's the Great Awakening? I know what MAGA is.
I don't know. Not sure. But Bobby's getting cold.
Well, I'll put it back on the stove. Talkeetna near Rob and Sarah, possibly.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is a gorgeous area. I love Talkeetna. We go up to Talkeetna just to go have lunch and
Just to go.
just to be up there.
It's a lot different than when I was a kid, but I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but it's bigger. We used to go up there every year for the moose dropping festival, and then to visit friends up there. It just, it's all of that is all different now. The festivals are a little bit, they're different.
It's a big tourist trap in the summer anymore,
Yeah.
but it's fun. We do a bike ride up there once or twice a year, and it's fun to ride through the town on bikes.
Yeah.
And we always have to stop by the birch syrup store and get some birch syrup candies.
That one burger restaurant, or not restaurant, but that little trailer thing. That's where we stop. It's right across from where
It's like the Burger Barn, I think.
where the trains come in, and drop off people.
Oh yeah, we found that place, and
That's pretty good.
And if your dog is there, they will announce it, and they'll come out with fresh bacon for the dog.
Yes, they will.
Your dog is royally spoiled up there.
Waiting for an answer on how much land do you have?
How much land do you have? I mean, for us here?
No, I think they're asking Ashley.
Oh.
I think. Where was that? Yeah. I think that's to them, but how much land do you have?
0.97 acre.
Not much.
Just a little 1 acre lot. Here. Well, then we have another property. It's on another 1 acre lot. Yeah.
Where?
The shop.
Oh.
It's a commercial property.
Your mom says, I like Talkeetna. It's the only town that I know of that the mayor is a cat.
Yeah, and it died. We got another mayor.
They got a new one. But last time we were there, what was wrong with him? We couldn't see him because there was something he was, I don't remember.
I don't know. Last time I remember seeing him, he was sitting under that vehicle.
I think he had gone to the vet or something. There was some reason he wasn't out and about.
I didn't know about that one.
Or her. Is it a her now? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know the place. Good burgers. Very cool about spoiling the dogs. Yeah.
And it's all outdoor seating. It's like in this little, I guess it's not really a trailer. It's, I don't know.
It kind of looks like an Atco trailer that they.
Yeah. So all the seating's outdoors. And
yeah, they just.
So your dog's out there just hanging out with you. Maddie rode up in the motorcycle trailer, and after that long sleepy ride in the trailer, piece of bacon, it was all worth it.
A new mayor now. I mean, wow. Yeah. But the other one just got old, and
I think he got old and died. I don't
think
think
so.
anything happened to him.
was there a long time. So what all things do we have planned next year? 2024. I don't even know. Well, you're first off starting the year in Seattle.
I'm starting here in Seattle, yes. I'll be in Seattle. We have, so 2024 for us is going to be a big CMA push. We're going to do a lot of CMA stuff this year. We're going to try to do a couple hikes, not as much as we used to do, but we're going to try to squeeze some in there.
I might try to do some without you.
That's fine.
I got to prepare for the next year.
But so yeah, we got a big CMA push this year. We're trying to, because I just became president of our chapter starting in January, and I already told them I cannot be president in 2025 because of other plans we're having. So need to recruit some members that want to take over.
You can answer that one.
Answer that one. Ashley, I've heard about the mayor. Is it free range or does it have an office? I don't know if he has an office or not. But
He lives at the store.
But he's definitely free range though. He's always out and about in the public. But he doesn't let you pet him or anything. He's a little skittish. What do you want? What do you want him back there for? You want to talk? Get up here and talk.
You have something to say, doggy? She doesn't like it when we stare at the computer and talk. She always it's strange to her.
Well, and it's dinner time. What are you looking up?
I was looking up about
The cat. The
Mayor Stubbs. He lived for 20 years and 3 months. I can't remember the new one. Denali.
That's fitting.
Yeah, the new mayor is Denali. You can toss that one and see what else is going on over there. You can click on that screen and there you go.
She let me use the mouse, so I'm checking it out.
I suppose you can't eat at the taco stand anymore since it blew up last summer, or did they rebuild it?
The taco stand blew up? I didn't know about that.
Where, Tokina? I don't know.
I have no idea. We need more info on that one.
We don't really do tacos too much. I guess we like tacos. We just don't do tacos. I don't know if I've ever gone out and had a taco. I'm not sure.
We don't eat out very much.
We don't go to Taco Bell. That's for sure.
You're not supposed to say that word.
That's a banned word.
But yeah, we don't really eat out very much. We eat out more when we're on a motorcycle than anything else because we're with a group of bikes and they always want to go somewhere and eat. So it's just part of the gig. I guess you have to go eat something.
So you can grab a question and throw it over there if you can figure out how to do that.
This one?
Yeah.
There. How's that?
See?
See, I haven't been subscribed long. Gonna have to check out your older videos. Do any include riding the bike? Yeah, there's a couple riding bike
we
videos.
Have at least one from last year. At the end of last year, I did a whole video. There
might be little snippets here and there within other videos.
I don't think I have a playlist, do I?
Why are you asking me? You make the playlist.
Because I don't remember. I should.
That's your category.
I should put a playlist in there.
Whoa, no. You're taking down the whole table.
For just
So what's that one video where I had that's a recent one. Oh, that's right. It's not out yet. I had the,
What?
I've learned I've got a mount for the GoPro, and it sits way down in the crash bar. So you see the wheel here and the road up here.
Oh yeah. Some of that'll be in the next
Yeah, that's in the next
video on Sunday.
Yeah, so
Sunday.
So it's not here yet, but I had a preview, so I've seen it.
Yeah.
I also had it on the back, pointing at the trailer, but you didn't put any of that in there. Apparently, it wasn't good enough.
Well,
they make it through the editor.
Yeah, I don't know where some of that's at.
We also have a small snippet of footage of inside the trailer. The first time we put Maddie in the trailer, we have we put the GoPro inside the trailer to film her, see what her reaction was like. And she just get up, look around, lay down, get up, look around, lay down. It's like whatever.
Yeah, I think we had the video. I think we had video of the trip to Valdez when we went through the tunnel and we were on the boat.
Oh,
I think we
that's
had that
right.
just a few,
Yeah.
what was it, August
Mm-hmm.
of this year. We have that video.
Oh, we have us going to the tunnel too, right after the ferry.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago, in 21 or something like that.
Well, have fun digging into them old videos. There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, I don't even know what number we're on nowadays.
We're in the 300s somewhere.
Yeah, we would have been.
376.
Yeah, we would have probably been close to 400. I erased a few, and there's still more that are messed up because, yeah, I don't know what happened. They took out some of my music here and there in different places, so it was kind of weird. They messed them up. Not sure why. I suppose. Oh, I think we read that one. Easy on the taco talk.
I told her.
Taco Bell jokes. Taco talk.
See what you started.
Yep. There's Ace Nope.
Howdy, all you fine folks.
Yep. Hello, Ace. What is the Ace Nope name? Just curious because Ace is my maiden name. I was just wondering if that's part of your name.
Are you related? I have a long lost relative there.
In Arkansas? It's probably, I mean, it could happen.
I'm gonna plug this guy in.
Oh, they heard it from their house. Wow.
The taco stand blowing up?
Dang.
What?
And they're, 13 miles out or so? That's a big explosion.
Wow.
Oh, it literally blew up.
That must have been a taco gas leak.
Yeah,
They use a volatile substance. We'll have to.
I didn't hear about that one.
I didn't hear about that either. We'll have to check that out.
I always thought there's some kind of rule that if you go riding, you must stop somewhere to eat, preferably barbecue.
Well, our group thinks it's ice cream.
Yes, it's strange in Alaska. It's not barbecue, it's ice cream. I don't know why we actually eat. What is the statistics about Alaska eating ice cream? Alaskans?
We eat more ice cream per capita than any other state.
I don't know why.
Because it's so cold outside.
I thought you were joking, but I guess you're not, Adam. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of videos. Well, it's been
4 years.
It's been 4 years of putting out videos. I didn't put out one every single week when I started. It was just because it started out as a hiking channel. And so it was just whenever I went on a hike. And then, which was usually once a week or so. I did a lot more hiking back then. And then it became, I don't know, just other things. And now it's just.
Yeah, it didn't start out this way. It's kind of morphed into.
It's definitely
this
changed.
is our daily life.
And it'll run this way for probably about a year, and then it'll
then you'll get bored.
Well, in 2025, it's going to change pretty drastically,
Yeah, we'll fill you in later though.
but it's going to be
We don't want to spoil the surprise yet.
a simpler life.
Yeah, and it won't.
Simpler.
In 25, it'll be the spring in 25 is going to change, but it's not going to be weekly anymore at that point. It'll be more sporadic, but we'll fill you all in later. It's
We have no
it's a
idea
little
how
bit
it's
far
gonna be.
away yet.
Depends. Totally depends.
I don't want to put too much out there yet.
The last place I went to eat was at NMY Kitchen.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I hope everyone was okay. Yeah, I hope the place was closed when it blew. And that will be the biggest problem with me in Alaska. I'm allergic to dairy. There's actually a lot of people who are allergic to dairy. They really are.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not allergic. I'm intolerant. I haven't had dairy in forever.
Yeah, it's a.
You know, we go to the ice cream shops. If they don't have a sorbet, I just like, whatever.
Yeah, they usually have other stuff at the ice cream shops, other foods, but you can always, bring something along. Adam is starting to act up. You may have to appoint some moderators.
I don't know how to on this.
Oh, Ace is my 50+ years nickname, and the nope is a mistake because I'm not tech savvy yet. Well, it's a good name then.
I like it.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering, since that's my maiden name.
So, and as far as moderators on here, we use a different platform now, and I have no idea how to assign a moderator.
Oh, I have no clue.
So,
We don't really have that many people yet to even have to worry about it.
but it'd be nice to figure it out before you have to worry about it. She don't do that. At the last minute, she'll be out there Googling it. How do I do this?
If I don't know something and I want to, I will learn.
Butter pecan guy.
Yes.
I like coffee ice cream. But I don't like coffee.
I like butter pecan. If I go down to the little ice cream shop just down here,
Really?
I'll get a butter pecan because they put the little swirl of sauce and it has little crunchies in it, and yeah, butter pecan.
I'm not into butter.
That doesn't happen very often.
Chocolate. It's got to be chocolate.
We don't do ice cream very often. Unless
Well, you haven't made ice cream this
my
year.
homemade snow ice cream. That's about it.
We got plenty of snow out there. You haven't made us ice cream this year. We've had too many cookies.
Washington State. There's Roberta S. from Washington State. Awesome. Good to have you here.
And there's Bill.
And there's Bill from Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead. See, if we had someone that knew how to do all this stuff, they could like share all these other YouTube channels. So, all these other, yeah. What platform are you using? Ecamm.
Ecamm.
Sorry about that. I'm going to go on here and see how long it's been. 54 minutes.
54 minutes. That's almost a record.
It is.
Look, you have 37 people looking at you.
Whoa.
But there's only 25 thumbs up. You got some slackers out there. Come on. Give us some thumbs up.
See how quickly it shows up over there. So I've been on vacation, so that's why no lives from me recently.
Well, was it a good vacation? That's the question. And were you vacationing here or out of state, visiting family? What were you doing?
Watching from Chicago.
The Windy City.
Moderators can drop the links when you figure it out. Yeah.
We'll work on it. We'll make that our thing in January. We'll figure that out in January.
Well, I watched this YouTube channel on
Watch YouTube, learn how to do
on
YouTube.
this program, and so I will go in there and specifically look for things like that. I'll try to learn some more. He's got so many
Tips and tricks and
Yeah.
how
so many
to-
videos on all the different things you can do, which some of them are way beyond me. So you should be able to still set up moderators in YouTube. Only moderators can share links. All right, we will figure that out. We'll try to figure that out.
That'll be January.
Yeah, because next week I'm by myself.
Yeah, we're doing the split screen again. I'll be in
So-
Seattle.
Oh, you're spending time with family in Pennsylvania.
What?
Awesome.
You might be neighbors with them. Did you know that?
Might be, yeah.
You got all your family
All
down
of my
there.
family on my mom's side is all in Pennsylvania. I was down there in
April. March,
April.
April. Because it was during the women's conference and seasons.
yeah. I was in this last year and then the year before that also, right? Or 2 years before that. I feel like I
Yeah,
went
2 years before, because that's when you met up with me in Portland.
in 21. I went in 22 and I went in 23, I think.
You went in 21. In May, June, somewhere, because that's the trip that you met me in Portland.
Yeah.
And we rode the motorcycle up the rest of the way.
Because I went with my mom. And all of us
Yes.
kids went in 21.
That's right. That was your
And
mom's
then in
last
22, we went back down and visited my aunt.
trip. Mm-hmm.
Was that 22 or was that 23? I don't know. Oh, it was, I don't know. I'm not sure. Because then we also went to the lighthouse. That was our reason for going. And this coming year, I don't think we're going. I don't know what we're doing.
You were talking about a cruise for a while.
I know we were talking about a cruise, but half the siblings don't have passports.
Well, tell them to get on the ball. You don't need a passport if you do an Alaska cruise.
True, but
We live here. We don't want to see Alaska. We can just go by ourselves.
did I tell you my sister's going to Italy on Saturday? till the middle of January, yeah.
What?
She
We should
leaves
go there.
tomorrow to go to wherever, Colorado, and then she's flying to Italy.
Yeah, we should go there.
We will. We should. Maybe next year for Christmas.
Christmas in Italy.
Yeah.
I would do it. Let's do it.
You set up moderators under settings in YouTube. There's probably a way to do it through here because when I go into this program, this what is this called?
You can.
It's it's not an app, it's a software. I never go into YouTube when I'm doing this. I just go straight into Ecamm and it automatically puts everything onto YouTube. So I will have to figure out how all that works.
And you can do a video ahead of time too. You did that last week. You did a video.
Oh,
Well,
before we
before.
Yeah. Next week I'll have more time to do stuff like that because
I won't be here.
you won't be here. And I'll be done with Christmas presents by then. I'm still working on Christmas stuff.
She does this every December. She's like overwhelms herself with all this Christmas stuff, and then she does like YouTube video every single day. You have to do a different video, and then all the grandkids have to have presents. And they all have to be homemade, and all the kids have to have presents, and all their other relatives. And she just way
But I just make them all.
overtasks herself.
I make all the gifts, and so I'm still making. They're a little late, but you know, they're homemade.
As long as you enjoy it.
I do. So how long have you guys lived in Alaska, and what made you decide to live in Alaska?
Should I go first?
Sure.
You always go first.
How long have you lived in Alaska?
I moved in Alaska March 1st, 1996. And the Air Force made me live in Alaska. The problem with this state is it just sucks you in. Once you get here, you fall in love with the state and you just don't want to go.
Yep.
So I've been here since 96. Absolutely love it here. I've traveled and I go out to other cities and other states and whatnot, and they have their own kind of beauty, but there's just nothing like the beauty of Alaska. I miss my mountains when I'm gone.
It just kind of Alaska makes you unfit to live anywhere else. I'm just kidding.
That's almost true. But so your turn.
Oh, so how long have I lived in Alaska? I've lived in Alaska since 1971, and
You're old.
I am old. And I did not decide to live. Well, I did decide after I was an adult. I decided to stay, but my dad was stationed here in the Army, and he came. He served. They said he had to move on. He said, "No, I'm not moving on." So he got out of the full-time Army and he went National Guard, and we've been here ever since. And my sister, my older sister left for a couple years. My brother left for a couple years, but everyone came back. So all of my family is in Alaska.
And you never left.
I never moved. Well, we all left at one point it was almost exactly a year. My mom and us almost 6 kids. She was 9 months pregnant, but we left for 1 year we had to leave for a purpose. And we came back. So but anyway, and then after I became adult, I think probably we all stayed because we're a very close family, and unless all of us go, we're not going anywhere. And now there's so many of us that there's no way we could all go, really. So the dog's over there slopping up some water. Alaska Frontier Homestead. I'm near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
How close is that to your place?
My family, my aunt and uncle live in Lidditz, which is right in the heart of Amish country, and it's so cool. I have some I think it was a short that I did when I was there. I was just sitting out on their porch, and all the Amish were going by on their buggies headed to church. It was really, really cool to see. And then to go to all their Amish markets and stuff is really neat. Is that for you? I need hearing.
That's my friend from work.
Yeah.
He's our troll. He's a local troll.
Reagan says hi. Who's Reagan? The dog? No. Reagan.
I don't know.
I met him. Must not be a dog. I met him. You don't know who it is?
That's just his kid. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't know. You know me. I don't remember names.
I worked with some Italians a few years ago. That's cool. I don't know that I really know any Italians. I might. I don't know. Ecamm is basically the same as Streamlabs and StreamYard. They use moderators in YouTube.
Except eCam apparently is easier to use.
Yes, I did. We watched a video on all like 5 or 6 different platforms or whatever they're called, and they all seemed quite complicated. They said this was the easiest one for less tech savvy people. So
And she figured it all out on her own.
we tried
So that's a.
we tried the trial period till I think we had 1 day left, and then we purchased it, and now I have to learn more. Let's see. Just stopped in for a few seconds before bed. Thanks. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You too, Bill. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and
have a Happy New Year. We'll see you.
have a Happy New Year.
We'll see you in January. We'll have to come up and visit.
Yeah. Still need to get out there and visit. While I am from the state of Washington and I watch so many Alaska videos from different YouTubes, I think Alaska is fascinating, but I would not want to live there. Too cold. I think you get used to it.
Yeah, you do get used to it. And it's also not as cold as you think.
Yeah,
it's not humid, so it doesn't feel as cold as it says it is.
Yeah.
But you definitely get used to it. I mean,
it's 9 degrees right now, but
it's dropping.
It's cold outside right now, but we're not outside. And when you do need to go outside, you dress appropriately and
you wear your shorts and your coat.
Yeah, he does. But you really do. You get used to it. At a certain degree, 30 below. When it's too cold to do some activities, that's cold. You can't go running because, it's too cold for your lungs and, things like that.
I only run to about -10, then it gets cold.
And you can put a buff over your face and do it anyway, and then it's frozen solid and you can't get it off, and that the hot air goes up and it ices up your eyelashes.
See, I don't use the buff. I just, after a little bit of breathing, this turns into its own buff.
That's true.
I turn into Frosty Man.
That is true. Let's see. So who was saying that? Washington.
So you might not want to live in Alaska, but you got to come visit in the summer. Come visit us in the summer. We'll get you some coffee. But I think there's a lot of people that visit in the summer, and then they decide to move up here and then realize it is really cold in the winter.
Coffee's a thing we do here.
Apparently,
It's
there's a coffee shop on almost every corner.
it's not like that other places.
And I'm like, this is normal. And I go to places down in the lower 48 and it's like, where's the coffee? It's like, you got to go to like
Gas station.
a gas station or a coffee chain is like the only coffee chain in the whole town. It's weird down there.
What is that one on the East Coast is
Dunkin'.
Dunkin'. Yeah, Dunkin'.
I mean, I remember Dunkin' Donuts as a kid.
Yeah,
but
I go in there and expecting donuts and it's just a coffee shop.
yeah, if it's just a Dunkin', it's a coffee shop. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't get it.
I set up a couple of moderators by right-clicking on someone's name and click moderator. Oh. Interesting.
You got there?
Can you right-click? I don't have a button. I don't have a right button click.
You do. It's right there.
Nothing happens. What if you click? What if you left-click?
I do them both.
Oh, it doesn't. That's not working on this program. We'll figure
it out. No worries.
What does add to broadcast mean?
I don't know. Put it in your notes, figure it out.
There is a button that says add to broadcast under every person's comment.
Click on one.
Let's see.
See what happens.
Click.
Oh, it just puts it down
Oh,
there.
I don't
for
have to drag it over. It just goes by itself.
Look at you go. You
Look
just
at
figured
that.
something new out.
And then I can just, instead of dragging it off, I can push the X.
X.
Bam.
And there's also an edit bar there, too.
Wonder what I can do with it.
Oh, man.
I can edit it. Probably just make the size of it. Um, no bad weather, just bad clothes. That is for sure. Yes. And the kids here are crazy. They will go out in nothing. They run around outside. You got to remind them to put a coat on, put a hat on. It's cold. How about mosquitoes? There are none right now.
They're in hibernation.
Are they bad where y'all are? Depends.
It changes yearly. I mean, there's years where they're just insane
Horrid.
here. There's years that they're non-existent. So
Yeah, it depends on the weather and how. Sometimes if we get a really warm
so
temperature and then it freezes, then they all die off. It just depends how wet it is, how all sorts of things. But there are more mosquito-y areas. You get into the deep woods by the water.
We hiked one area. Was it last year? We hiked Ptarmigan Trail, and it was just like mosquito fest.
Oh yeah,
they were trying to carry us away. That was bad.
That was horrible.
Mosquitoes don't typically bother me. They're usually like right here, and they're not bothering me. But that trail, they were bothering me.
That was like the Angel Rocks in Fairbanks.
Yeah.
When we were hiking up to the hot springs. Oh my word. We were running.
She was
to get
running.
Away.
She doesn't run.
I was running with a pack on. You gotta, what is it, 3 miles, 4 miles per hour? You gotta outrun the mosquitoes? 3 miles an hour. You can outrun the mosquitoes.
And then we ran into the rainstorm. That was awesome.
I ran into a storm. We just kept on running.
And it was a downpour. It was like this deluge, but it was a blessing to get rid of the mosquitoes.
And we finally made it. How far is that trail? Like
7 miles.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty crazy. We went through a lot of stuff.
I went both ways. So.
And by the time we got to the hot springs and we went in and we were soaked and muddy and mosquito carcasses all over us and then they were like, "Oh, we're closing down the hot spring because of the lightning." Yeah. We were shivering cold.
We were able to sneak in for a short bit.
Yeah. After a while, they like, "You can go at your own risk." And we were like, "Okay." So we went. We didn't get struck by lightning. Yeah, so it depends. Every year is different. Every area is different. But there are years where they are so bad. They can I think they could literally drive you insane. They could. If you could not get away from them, you might mentally go insane.
Or you just get a mosquito net and put it over your head.
Because, they like to bother me. Not so much you. Desiree wants to come in the winter in hopes to see the auroras. Well, we actually don't see them as often as I would like. I don't know if
it's usually cloudy. But you can see there's apps that have the aurora schedule. It's, they can't predict them like they're going to definitely be here tonight, but there's an app that'll be like, there's a high chance of them tonight, And they probably predict them much better than the meteorologists predict the weather anyway. But I've seen some pretty good auroras.
All right. Oh, what do we got?
It's after 10 here.
Cindy Squirrel Off Grid is... Can't stay. Oh, it's after 10 there. I just wanted to say hi to everyone and hit the thumbs up for you. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. And everyone is saying hello to Cindy. I enjoy watching Alaskan videos. I do too.
I do too.
A lot of them because, they're our friends now, and we like to. And I keep searching for new ones, and every now and again I'll find one, but it's a certain.
But then you find the Alaska videos since you live here. You find the Alaska videos that are just overly drama.
Yeah, I just like to.
Just,
find a certain.
Some people I just won't watch.
Find a certain niche of people that are just I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it.
I like to find the people that are just real. When you when you go to their property and you meet them in person, they're exactly like they are on the videos. They're real. I've met people where they're not anything like on their videos, and I don't watch them anymore because then they're just playing drama and just role playing.
Yeah.
Whatever you're gonna call it. Putting on a pretty face for the camera.
You're watching this. Okay. What if you hover over someone's name and the 3 little dots to the right of their name? Can you do it from there? Hover.
There's the little dots is when you're on YouTube. It's not on this one.
Oh yeah. Nothing here. What's that?
Picture.
A
Is that
picture.
Avatar?
Picture in picture.
Oh wow, look at that.
What happens there?
We'll push on it.
Push the button.
It clicks it over there too.
Oh, okay.
Just another way to put it over there.
Oh, there's all kinds of way to move you over there. Yeah.
We haven't figured out moderators yet, but we're figuring out all kinds of other stuff.
Rick Kelly, hey guys, hope your Christmas was great. Stay warm. Yeah, they're probably
As the temperature's dropping.
He's probably nice and warm over there in Texas. Yeah, now it's 8 degrees.
It was 11 degrees when we started.
But it's 74 degrees in here, so we are toasty. I have my my quilted melanzana on. I'm extremely warm at the moment. Whatever hike we did with the kids was awful. Oh, that's Rooted from Alaska. We did, what's the Scout Ridge? Is it Scout Ridge?
Scout Ridge.
Up there off of Fairview. I think it's Scout Ridge.
I wasn't on that one.
No, you weren't on that one. It's like a mile or so around, mile and a half, and oh man. Yeah, by the end we were just like the kids are wanting to run, and like I think we ended up running at the end. It was just like we're trying to make them not run, but they're like getting eaten alive. That was pretty horrible. Anytime you disrupt the dirt or the leaves or the anything, you start disrupting the wildlife. They can start swarming. Yeah, if you get out there, start raking and stuff. Oof. Larry the Cable Guy had a joke. Let's share it. Let's see. That mosquito's so big, he's got a tick on him. That mosquito's so big, he's got a tick. Oh, the mosquito's got a tick on him. Oh, I see. Isn't that our state bird?
Unofficial state bird.
Unofficial state bird is the mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah, those first ones of the year are pretty big. They're pretty vicious.
They start huge and then they get smaller throughout the year. But they start huge and slow, like and you go squish.
But it's I learned about them when I was in like junior high or something. It's like only which one is it? Only the female bites or something, or they don't actually bite, but only one of them bites. And the other one is the annoying buzzing one. I don't know. I don't remember now. It's been a bit. There's an awesome hike out of Seward up to the glacier. It's a long one, but lots to see. Is that
That's an Exit Glacier.
I'm from Seward?
Yeah, let's go to Exit Glacier, and if you pass Exit Glacier, you can go up to the Harding Ice Fields.
Oh yeah, we still need to do that, but it's a trip you have to do without your dog, and it's like we always have our dog there, but it's a what? State park?
It's a national park.
National park, and you can't take your dog on a hike in the woods. I don't get it, but
we'll get it. You need to get her certified as a service dog. then she can go.
I think that's kind of silly, but especially for Alaska. Can't take your dog in the woods.
It's my fur baby.
But yeah, we've been on the Exit Glacier one. We went. What's that one we did out of Seward that we went up the mountain and it was like all the trees had socks. Remember that one? And we didn't make it all the way.
Mount Alice.
Mount Alice. No.
On the other side of the bay. Yeah.
The mosquitoes were insane. Talk about insane. They were crazy. We didn't know where we were going.
This is how crazy mosquitoes are. They've taken over your whole conversation over here.
Yeah. Brought back all the bad memories. Ace, no. I agree. Real people know two faces. Can't see. Two-faced people. Okay, yeah.
You got to look at the correction.
Yeah. Oh, we will have to check that out. Thank you. We try to go there every year. To Seward, yeah.
Well, the kids are almost big enough to just do Mount Marathon. So.
Yeah. There's a topic of discussion. Do either of you do the Mount Marathon race in July? Do we do it?
Not currently.
Have we done it?
Yes. I've done it 5 times. She's done it once.
I did it once. And that was enough for me. I am a little bit crazy, not super crazy.
No, I've done it 5 times. I love it. They changed the rules, so I did it 5 times in a row, and they changed the rules to make it even harder to stay in, so they can get more new people in. So the year they changed the rules, I was like 5 seconds from getting. I got booted out, so I have to go do the lottery again to get back in again. So I just figure it's the Lord telling me I'm done with that race. There's other things to do. I did it 5 times, and
Yep.
I'm proud to do it 5 times. But it was an awesome race. The toughest 5K in the world, and I have done it. And I've got the cuts and the bruises to show it. If you don't come off that mountain all cut and bloody, you didn't try hard enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I only did it once, and I have a scar. I had a rock up the mountain fall down on me, and everybody was yelling, rock, 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 and yep, it hit me.
You were like, where?
Yep. It wasn't horrible, but I just have a little dent in my leg. It's okay. I would love to visit Alaska in the summer time. Here, let me make it bigger. I see so many videos how beautiful the mountains and the water in the ocean. It is very, very beautiful. It's like, what do you say? It's like living in a postcard every day.
Yep.
Summer and winter. It's just, yeah.
And all the years I've lived here, I'm still in awe when I drive to work and I look at the snowy mountains or the summer mountains or whatever. Every day I'm just in awe. Or I see the gorgeous sunrise coming over the mountain. It'll never get old, right, Maddie?
Yeah. I think it kind of spoils us in that when we go other places, things are beautiful, but it's a different beautiful, and it's not nothing compares, I guess. I think, I don't know. I mean, like, I've been to where was it? I think I've been to like Vegas and stuff, and like saw all the deserts and the red rock, and that stuff is really, really cool, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't compare. It just doesn't.
Been to New York City.
Been to New York City, and it was an awesome experience, but I don't think I could stay there for a little while and enjoy the city life for a few minutes, but I think I would definitely need to
give you a week.
I definitely need to find a quiet spot quite often with trees. I'd have to go find a tree and go sit by it.
That's why they have Central Park.
I guess. Alaska Railroad. Good evening, neighbors. Hope you both had a great Christmas. We did. We had a pretty pretty great Christmas. Spent time with family, spent time with strangers.
Everybody's family.
Yeah. We spent our Christmas morning serving at our community center and, yeah, serving dinner to lots and lots of people. And meeting new people beside us that were serving beside us. So it was a lot of fun. That live on Christmas night had the best of the best. I think John was the only one missing. Hope I haven't forgotten anybody. Apologies if I have. Yeah, he wasn't there, and he didn't pop in either. I think they said that anybody could pop in, but he must have been out shoveling still.
Yeah, I heard that, so that's why we popped in.
Anyone for a polar bear plug to bring in 2024? Polar bear plug.
Not sure what that is.
It was a ton of fun for us as well.
We can do a polar plunge.
Oh. Yeah. It was a ton of fun for us as well. Plus, we got cookies. He must have liked the cookies. Checking my bedtime temp, a comfy 61 in Venice. Good night, all. Have a good new year. You too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and have a good week. And I think, well, Sunday when our video comes out, it'll still be 2023. But next Wednesday, we'll be in a new year. Mosquitoes were better than our wasp issue here, though. Yes, last year was all about the wasps. Remember, they were tearing up the yard and cutting the trees down, and yeah, they were getting stung right and left. I think Levi got stung so many times, multiple times.
Oh, he found he's not allergic to them.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was like every year there seems to be some different type of bug.
Remember that one year we were hiking up on a government and there's all these tiny little beetle things on the snow, just covering the snow everywhere.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah,
it was just that one year.
That one, yeah, the beetles, and then I remember one year the grasshoppers. There were just little things here, but I walked up. We were going up the butte, and you just step off the trail, and like the whole field. Whoop, I mean, they were intense. And then one year we had the moths. Like the whole sides of buildings were moths. It seems like every year we get some weird creature.
Are these the plagues?
I don't know. And then a couple years back we had the tree things that were eating all the trees.
Oh, the spruce beetle.
No. The other trees.
Those trees, yeah. All the
Remember
leaves
that?
are getting chewed up.
That was
interesting.
And that stuff that was all over the trees, and I can't remember what I thought it was. Anyway, we won't go there because I don't remember what I did, but I don't remember. It was something weird. Let's see. Anyone for polar bear plug to put in 24? And they're saying that Phyllis might be. Cookies. Gotta love cookies. We do love cookies, but we're done with cookies. Soon. Hoping to be done with cookies. Good night, Brook Trout. Good night. Happy New Year's.
What do you want?
You are correct. Only female mosquitoes bite because they need the red liquid gold to produce their eggs. I remember something about that. That was like, oh, she hasn't eaten dinner yet. I think it was like middle school age. I went to a summer camp, I think it was, and every day we learned something new about some insect, and we did mosquitoes one year, and I still remember it. It was really cool. Yeah, wasps. They were pretty terrible last year. Be blessed. Good night. Good night, Michael Johnson. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's yeah, we got about 5 seconds.
What?
We got to end it. Just kidding.
What?
It's been an hour and a half. Oh, she's gonna eat her dinner.
Thank you for my house. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my food. Amen. Eat.
We forgot to feed her dinner, I guess.
She gets insisting.
Benson, good night. E. Michael's going 5 times. That's a great accomplishment. I'm with you, Angie. 1 time to have the experience. Yep. There's some things you know. You have to do everything once. You have to give it a go,
Try anything once.
And then I did it. I'm done. Now I get to go try something else once. I'll go hike it. I still go hike it and stuff like that, but I don't need to do the race. It's almost 11 in West Virginia. Got to go to bed. Thanks for a good evening. Well, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night and a great New Year and all that. 5 is a nice round number to retire at, not to mention an impressive one. Times Square was like being on Mars for me. Central Park was nice by comparison. Yes, Central Park was nice. Yeah. It was busy. We went there. I mean, busy for me. There was a lot of bike riders, and you still had to. It was a concrete path.
Yeah.
It still wasn't, walking in the dirt.
But you still got trees around.
I could have gone and, sat in the grass and touched the ground, but it was still.
And you got trees around you in the middle of a big city.
There's trees, and you could find a spot to enjoy yourself. Times Square.
You were there. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's where the ball drops.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Signs everywhere. Pete brought us there.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. It's okay.
We were going to walk up there at night, but you were getting tired. We didn't walk back up there.
I just don't.
Not impressed by the flashy stuff.
I just don't understand the expense that goes into all that stuff when there's so much more things you could do. Like, I don't know. Build a cabin in the woods. I guess not everybody wants to do that. Do the polar bear plunge exactly what you mean? Is that what you mean? You're gonna do the polar plunge.
So
it's
in February 17th, I think, or 19th. I don't remember. The weekend around the middle of February, and so we usually part of our volunteers we help park cars for the Matsu Polar Plunge. And last year, after we parked cars, I was filming with the drone and whatnot, everybody jumping in. Then we put that on YouTube, and I asked the question if I should jump in or not. So I think I
said yes.
I think I had 3 people respond, and 2 said yes, 1 said no. So the yeses win. So I'm supposed to jump this year, and I'm supposed to jump this year, and I think I have a friend that's going to go with me. So we'll see. I'll probably do it. It sounds like fun. It'll be my first time doing a polar plunge. What are you looking at?
I don't know.
Yeah. I did do a idiot swim across.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We should go down and do that again. When is that?
That's the slush cup in the spring.
Cup. Yeah. It's the last official thing at Alyeska.
Yeah, that's.
So they do this, for those not around here, they do this thing called the slush cup, where they make this ginormous pool of water, and they have skiers and snowboarders and everything dressed in costumes, and the goal is to ski down or snowboard down, hit the water, and ski completely across the water to the other side is the goal in costume. And I think the year we went, 3 people made it across. The rest is like they don't have enough momentum. They'll
Sink.
But before that happened, you can go sign up for the idiot swim across, and just 2 of us guys signed up for it. It was a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, lots of kids.
And there's just 2 adults. It was me and some other guy, and you literally just get in the water and you swim to the other side, which is like this high to me. So I just walked to the other side, but it was fun. And it wasn't cold in the water. It's cold when you get out of the water.
That's a great picture on the screen. Makes me think of the great picture of your cabin on the last live where David was somewhere else when you were in
I was in Phoenix.
Arizona, and now she needs outside.
No, she wants to play at that ball.
Um,
You're impossible. Wait till we're done.
That's Pioneer Peak in the background, and there's the two points on that top mountain. Which one is it that we hiked to?
South Peak.
Which is on the
it'll be on the right side.
On the right side. We've hiked up that mountain, and I hugged the top rock on that mountain, and I have pictures of that. But yeah, that's one that we hiked up. That's the mountain where I came face to face with the bear.
Yes.
On our way back down in the rain, and we were just like, we were tired and just trucking down as fast as we could walk down in the rain. And yep, met a bear. All's well, still here. But yep. That's one of our impressive mountains. Maddie trying to tell y'all something.
Oh yeah, she's telling us.
She doesn't understand why we're staring at the computer talking to it.
She wants to play with this thing.
She always wants to play.
Not always, only when I get home.
Arlen, I've been lurking and listening in the shadows. Gotta go to bed now. Good night, all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Arlen. I think a lot of people just lurk and.
Right. Good night, Arlen. Sweet dreams.
They lurk, and then every now and again they'll be like, "Hey."
That's usually what I do.
That's what I do too. A lot of times I'll just say hello, everybody, and then just so that whoever's doing the live knows I'm there. And then unless they talk to me, I just listen to what everybody else is saying and whatnot. But my simple life is being retired.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. Billy Sutton. Hi. Good night in Bama. Arlen's in Alabama. What? Wait, you hiked up the mountain in the picture? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Been up there.
We hiked up
three
there
or 4 times.
Yeah, we've hiked up there. We've hiked up most of the mountains.
Yeah.
Around this area.
Not all. There's still some out there.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few.
So the mountain in the picture, Pioneer Peak, is the tallest peak that you can see standing here in the valley. If you look all around all the mountains, that's the tallest one you can see. It's not the tallest one we've hiked.
No, we've hiked one. How tall is this one? Pioneer Peak is
63 something, I want to say.
And we've hiked 75.
Yeah, bold is 7,522.
And it kind of doesn't sound like much, considering there's 14.
Yeah, but we're starting at near sea level.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, I just hiked a 14. What is it?
14,000.
14,000 footer, and that doesn't seem like much. Like Denali is like 20, right?
No, it's 23 or 27. I don't remember.
But yeah, we are starting.
I have no desire to go up to Denali.
But we're starting at like 0, and going up to 7,000. So it might not seem like very high, but it is. And I can actually feel. I can feel the altitude on some of them. I can feel the altitude when we do bold every single time when we get near that top.
Sure, that's just not tiredness?
No, I can tell the difference. Yep. Like your feet are heavy. Like every step is insanely heavy.
That's the rock stuck in your shoe.
Alaska Railroad is still lurking. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start saying goodnight here.
Yeah,
And-
you've passed your curfew. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. We're getting a little long here. And we still got to have dinner. I don't think
Maddie's had dinner. She's good.
the pretzels and the chocolate is going to cut it for tonight.
No, we need some of the real sustenance. Some chicken.
Some chicken.
Are you chicken?
Eat chicken. Got to eat the chicken. Not the chickens. They're in bed.
Yeah.
They didn't give me any eggs today.
Why are they mad at you?
I don't know. I got 2 yesterday, and then I broke one.
Maybe they're mad at you because you broke their egg.
Dropped it in the living room. I think it had frozen and it had cracked, so I was rolling it around checking to see if it actually cracked, because if it's cracked, I'll just put it in the refrigerator and it'll thaw out. It'll come up to non-freezing temperature, but it'll seal itself. But if I put it on the counter, I can't leave it on the counter. I need to put it in the fridge. So I was checking it out and I dropped it.
On the rug.
On the rug. So Maddie cleaned it up real nice. It was okay.
It's good to have Maddie around.
A couple of buddies and me tried to hike through a pass in the Tetons. We gave up and turned back. I've never been there. Where's that?
Teton. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's
It's a West Coast, California, Nevada, somewhere in there. I'm thinking.
that's
if I can.
where the
The High Sierras.
is that where the wall is?
Well.
The wall. The climbing wall. People climb the wall.
Oh.
Is that where that's at?
No, that's down Southern California. You're talking about oh, the name escapes me.
Hmm.
The park escapes me too. But that's where, like, free solo, they climb up
That stuff is insanely scary.
the North Wall, the Dawn Wall. Man, I can't remember the name of the mountain now. I have no desire to do that, by the way. But
No, I can climb mountains and they're scary and I
If you-
cry, but I know that I can sit down and I'm on solid ground.
But if you need a rope, then it's beyond my
yeah.
ability.
All right. So everybody's saying good
So-
night. Good
so we
night.
don't
South
climb
of
out-
Yellowstone.
We don't climb mountains, we hike mountains.
We hike mountains. We don't climb them. There are some that we actually have to climb bits of them. Little bits.
So,
You need to go
So-
to the Grand Tetons. Beautiful. Tetons are in Wyoming. I
all
think
the way over there, okay.
I was stationed in Idaho at the time.
Okay. So I've never been to there then.
Yeah. Huh.
They sound familiar,
South of Yellowstone.
unless I've heard it in a movie once.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I hear about it quite often. All right. Well, we're going to say goodnight to everyone. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us for the evening. We are down to 7 degrees. It's getting colder. We might get below 0 tonight, but that's okay. We're toasty warm inside. And our next live will be in 2024.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope you all have a fun and safe New Year's celebration.
Absolutely.
And thank you for all joining us and supporting us and wanting to hang out with us, because it's kind of weird why you all strangers would want to hang out with us. But maybe that's because they're all
a group of weirdos.
they're all weirdos. That's right. We got to stick together. Very cool. All right, so we're going to say goodnight, and we will talk to you next time.
Next Wednesday. Next year. See you next year.
I got to find the right button.